Okay, so this version of the application has a lot more going on. When you log in, there's a dashboard. Some of these are fake right now, just these two. But it shows the recent roasts, inventory, order information, and processing. If we want to, we can actually go see the inventory and identify which coffees we have in place. We can edit this, replenish our stock, change the origin information, etc. We can go to the history, kind of see our past roasts. This is just a toy example, but we can see here the details of the roast itself. We can edit those. We can look at the events that happen here, from all of the fan heat changes, follow along with how that influence temperature. Again, this is just fake data. We have labels here that show the first crack, second crack, and this would make sense for the entire chart if we did a full roast. What's nice about this is we can actually download the graph, and what it'll do is actually show all of the labels and the legend information. If we want, we can also download the log itself, and this is just the raw information that we collected from the entire roast and the profile. Or we can save this as a profile. So I can, let's say, assume that this is a medium roast, and maybe the drop temperature is 388 degrees with some test notes. I can then save that, head over to profiles, and we can see the different profiles that are here. We can edit and delete those. And if we actually go to roast, we can start to apply those if we wanted to. So when I go to roast, we're not connected to the simulated roaster right now, but what I can do is select the coffee that I want. This is directly from inventory. I'm going to select a manual profile. We're going to put the input weight of 225 grams. And this is actually using the information from our inventory. I'm going to update the roast. We can see now that we have additional controls. I'm going to connect to the simulated roaster. Now we can see we get a green connected dot. We also have information flowing in about the temperature and everything else, but it's not being plotted yet. It'll plot once I actually start monitoring. And so what we're going to see here is this information stream in. And if I want, I can actually go and update things like the heater and the fan. And we'll see here that that is essentially going up and along with our roast. So I can now turn the heater down, and we'll see that the heater actually drops. I can turn the fan up higher, and we'll see that the fan actually rises. And then we have our little buttons at the bottom here that allow us to kind of get things like first crack. Once we're done, we can hit stop monitor, I could reset, or I could simply shut down. But at this point, if I leave, I can then go see the roast that we just conducted, 34 seconds. So this is the first pass at it. I'm going to be making some more updates once I'm connected back to the real roaster, including some cupping information, being able to cup roast and monitor those details. But this has progressed along significantly. Be likely open sourcing all of this, and interested in any feedback that anybody might have.